Greetings. I need to get a lighter real quick because my lighter is not working. I need to light my incense and my sage. Give me 1 second. Okay. What's up, everybody? Greetings. Greetings. What we doing way up here? Way down here. Greetings. Okay, I need some light up in here. Some candle light. Some incense light. Some smell good up in here. What's good, everybody? How are you? Hello, greetings. I don't know why my last pick a card reading that I did is not, it's still processing. It hasn't even fully uploaded. So I put it on private because if you try to watch it while it's still processing, it's probably not going to, like, it's going to glitch. So that's why you guys don't see it. Like, all right. Greetings, everybody. Yeah. Hopefully, oh, I don't know what it's doing. It's doing this thing. I hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, I'm just getting settled. It's 8:30, about 8:30. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap into the collective energies. I'm just gonna flow with however this wants to go. I haven't pulled any cards yet. I will say this, for some of you, if you're asking, thank you. If you guys are asking when something is going to manifest or happen, it's like, don't worry about the timing, okay? There is someone that may be missing you right now. I feel like this person wants to tell you that they love you, and this person is most likely, you know, keeping a close eye on you. Some of you, I heard recent separation, but recent separation. Something significant about Sunday. I don't know what that is, but let's go ahead and pull some cards. I'm just going to ask Spirit to remove me. Ask Spirit to remove me out of this reading completely so that I could tap into divine source messages. Thank you. Someone wants to know what's on your mind. You know, I don't like this song. For some reason, it's like my least favorite. Probably because I like Joe, the R&B artist Joe. I like his music. But I cannot stand this one specific song. And I don't know if it's because it was like a radio song and they played it out. But it was on one of those commercials back in the day. You know, the little infomercials or whatever. I can't stand this fucking song. But it's I Want to Know by Joe. I feel like this person like is trying to read your mind. Now it's going into Avant, read your mind. But I feel like this person does want to read your mind. Okay. All right. I'm just going to flow with how Spirit wants me to do this. Now I'm hearing Summer Walker playing games. It's like, take what resonates with you because these can be, they could be different messages. So, you know what I heard? It was a line. Go back. I just heard it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This is not a free reading or anything, you guys. This is a collective reading. This is for every bossy. So if you resonate with it, cool. If you don't, cool too. But it's not meant to resonate fully with you guys. At least, I mean, it's possible that I could, but it's not meant to take what resonates out of it. For some reason, whoop, take me back to the part I just heard. Something about pick up the phone or something when you're alone or some shit like that. I don't know. So, some type of communication problems. Alright. I ask and I pray and I set the intention that everybody uses their own discernment to know, consult with their higher spirit, divine source, divine creator to know what messages are for them and what messages to turn a deaf ear to. Thank you. Okay. Something about a Libra. You may want a Libra to go away, or a Libra wants you to go away. I don't know what that is. Okay. I want you here. I want you here. I'm in love with you. Okay. So this person's apologizing. They're apologizing for something that they did. Take what resonates. I'm going to pull the rest of my note cards because a few of them came out. I'm going to just read them as they come. You scared the shit out of me. Eat. Somebody likes to get their grub on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know I do. I know I do. They're coming. So Spirit's giving you a heads up that this person may be coming back. Because I'm getting the energy like someone, it's like a light whisper. I don't know if you guys hear it, and my ear is tingling. Like it feels like this, like somebody's soothing my ear. So when this message comes, it feels like a whisper, like a shh. I don't know how to explain it. I sound crazy. But that's what I just felt. It's like a whisper. Someone feels like the other person needs to choose what they want. So you could feel like this person needs to choose what they truly want or who they truly want, or they feel that about you. But I'm also getting like there's a need to not try to force or control things to happen. Someone, you could be in the healthcare industry or something, or you do some type of service to people, and this person really admires that, especially at this time, or this person admires that about you. There's something with the letter U that stands out, or this person could be very, very focused on you, because like I said in the beginning, I was getting a message that this person is thinking about you. I do feel like there's a feminine energy, a woman specifically, that is saying that they want someone here and they're in love with them. Okay, it's a woman saying this. Spirits are making that clear. This is a woman expressing this. Could be a feminine energy, a male feminine, but I got a woman saying this clearly. But Spirit wants you to know that this person is coming. You guys can feel each other's energy, like you know when or what, how, whatever. You could feel this energy coming from this person, and they can feel an energy coming from you. You're going to sense something. Like Spirit's giving you a heads up. Like you will feel something. Like you have the discernment to know what's for you, if that makes sense, and what's not for you. And I feel like Spirit wants you to start trusting and navigating with your own intuition and your own guidance moving forward. These readings can be crutches sometimes if we allow them to be. And my whole thing is, I always say, like, I do not want to come on here on this platform or give any personal readings away and be a crutch to anybody. I want to bring clarity and healing. That's it. I do not want to like have anyone codependent on me in my readings or anything like that. So, because I feel led. You guys noticed I didn't come on here yesterday. I was not in the place to do a reading yesterday, so I chose not to. But Spirit wants you to start leaning on your own guidance and your own intuition. And that goes for me as well. To start trusting Spirit more and not lean so much on outside sources to give you the answers, okay? So I do feel like someone from the bottom of their heart may be wanting to apologize to you. Someone wants to know what you're up to and what you're doing, how you feel. Like, whether that's you or the person, doesn't matter. This isn't specific to any genders or anything like that. You take what resonates with you. No matter who you are, what you are, resonate with it. Somebody's writing in a journal. I heard Aaliyah's 4-page letter. Cause I channeled that song last week in one of my readings. But I see somebody writing in a journal, and it looks like it's a long message or a lot to say. So you or this person has a lot to say. You may journal, they may journal. Someone may journal their thoughts and their feelings first before they say anything to you. But you know, take what resonates with you. Thank you. Connection. There's a red cord, a red string. It's an energy though. It's an energetic cord that connects you and this person. Shattered. So there's some unfinished business here. I feel like someone felt broken, maybe not necessarily due to this connection. Could be some money issues or something like that. I do feel like the main goal here is reciprocity. Someone wants equal give and take. Someone wants to give an equal give and take to the connection. I feel like most likely there's a masculine energy in solitude right now, but it can also be everyone's in solitude pretty much anyway. But I feel like specifically this connection is on this person's mind or your mind very heavily, on a masculine energy's mind. Thinking very heavily about this energy and this connection. There's unfinished business. There's a feminine energy here. It's like you are a muse of some sort. Some of you guys could be artists, creatives. You could be models, some of you. You paint, you draw. Or it's like you get some type of maybe information that came out. But what I heard was inspiration from each other, or one or the other gets some type of inspiration to create. So yeah, there's a money situation, a money matters card. The money matters card came out. So yeah, there's some type of financial issues. I also get like someone needed to take time out to go within themselves because someone was not listening to their inner knowing, their inner guidance with you're not being heard. Someone was not listening. I also feel like music may get your attention, or music may get this person's attention about the things that they need to focus on. Someone could have been overly focused on material things, on money, or just worried about it when this was like meant to push someone in solitude. So this could really be a tough time for those that are money machines and constantly have to be like doing something, constantly needing to be focused and busy at work or school or something, like constantly in the mix in some instance, some sort of way. And this is pushing one of you or both of you inward. This is a time of discovery right now. Spirit is a time like Spirit wants you to listen. And one thing that I'm starting to pay attention to more is I notice on my left side of my ear is where I get all the bullshit talk, all the negative talk, all the fear-based talks and stuff. When I'm tuning into my right ear, I can hear clearly. It's a much more peaceful, the peaceful, calming energy. It's like even if it's loud and direct, because sometimes Spirit is like, no, and it's loud, but it's still like, it's clear. Over here, it's foggy. It's like some bullshit. So learn how to tune into what you're listening to. Pay attention. Use your higher senses. Like, start leaning on your own intuition and guidance. And I feel like a lot of you guys are already intuitives. I mean, readers watch other readers, and that doesn't take away from the fact that you're intuitive. It just means like when you watch, because I'll speak for an example or for myself. And for those of you, whether you read or you don't read, when you watch readings, ask Spirit to guide you to what to watch. Like, why am I watching this? Say, for instance, you're watching a pick a card reading, and don't just randomly pick something. Like, Spirit, why am I watching this? What is it that whatever I'm seeking, whatever I'm meant to find, Spirit, guide me, direct me. When I hear the messages, help me to discern what's for me, and whatever is not for me to just put a deaf ear to it. So just listen to your discernment. Okay. You have to be truly, truly led right now. You don't want to be spoon-fed just whatever, anything, and just, even if it feels or sounds good, like, use your discernment, okay? Even with my readings, I don't want you to just come on here and just take everything that I say, because it might not be for you. You know what I mean? Or spirit, I may say one thing out of my mouth, but however spirit is meant to, however you're meant to interpret what comes out of my mouth in a way that spirit speaks to you. Because somebody could say, oh, it's blue outside, it's a blue sky, and that will mean something completely different from me than literally saying or meaning that the sky is blue. It will be something completely different to me. So you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense, but someone definitely wants to clear the air with you. But I feel like right now, just looking at this so far, it looks like this is an energy of solitude right now. Deceit. Yeah, like someone was just heavily dependent on money, and it's like behind the scenes, something is not what it seems. Something is not what it seems. With the deceit card, this person's holding money and coins in their hand. Someone could be disappointed about something financially at this time. So the World card, this Hermit energy is about to come out. This Hermit energy, someone's about to come out of Hermit. With the Angel of Love, I feel like this is self-love, self-healing right now. Someone is planning to offer love too. Some type of, or if it, I wouldn't say offer love, I'll say a loving gesture, or some type of consideration or compassion I get for someone else here in this situation. I feel like someone wants to show you their appreciation. That's what I'm getting. The deceit could also be too that, I'm going to clarify this, but I feel like someone wants to like come to you and appear like they have everything together, even though behind the scenes that's not the truth. Like there could be, it could be some energies that are a little bit off. Could be a little bit of, yeah, something's a little bit off behind the scenes, but someone wants to project to you that everything is all good, everything is okay. Maybe someone feels like I need to make sure that my money is right before I even like come out. But there's planning here with the strategy card. And I remember how I was saying someone's journaling, someone is journaling, or someone is rehearsing something in their mind, maybe what they want to say, maybe what they want to do. But Spirit's guiding this with that feather. Also, that could be, some of you guys could be into automatic writing. But if this is about reaching out to another person or someone reaching out to you, when you're doing the automatic writing, like it's like just allow my thoughts to flow, or allow what is it in my heart that wants to come out, Spirit, and speak through me. And I feel like that might be a strategy of someone's, because it's like if you try to lean on your own understanding or your own ego, you're going to block the message and it's not going to come completely, it's not going to come out completely clear. So that's what I'm getting. All right. Because I feel like with this man holding a coin at the bottom of the deck, that's how they express their love. And he was at the top of the deck, the man holding a heart. So you could be this masculine energy, or you could be, you know, seeking guidance about a masculine energy. This person wants to show you that they care. So I feel like the deceit does not have to be a negative thing, because I don't really feel it is. I feel like they're just hiding some things, or you're hiding some things from this person, because you don't want to come across as like not having it together, basically. That's what I get from that. Or your person that you're asking about wants to come forward. Someone wants some playful energy too, more of a lighthearted energy. So let's tap into where you guys are with each other specifically. Okay. Divine Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance, your truth, your clarity. I want to tap into the feminine energy first. I'm going to tap into the feminine energy first. Greetings. It's 44 people on here. Greetings to everybody. Much love. I appreciate y'all for joining my live tonight. All right, thank you, Divine Spirit. Please tap into this collective of feminine energies and where they're at with this connection and the person, the other party. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You guys are doing a lot of contemplation about connections, about your connections, about love. There's a lot of processing. You guys are getting a lot of downloads about this connection. I feel like there's a lot happening behind the scenes for feminine energy. Spending a lot of time reflecting. Some of you guys could be sleeping a lot too. I think I said that, and I don't remember which reading it was. Maybe it was this weekend when I did the random love vibes. But yeah, I feel like you guys are spending some time sleeping. Some of you guys may be praying a lot and seeking some type of clarity about this connection, because some of you do feel stuck. You do feel trapped mentally based off of this connection. You guys may feel like you're not able to see the prize or the reward at the end of this. Some of you guys kind of like wish for something specific to happen with this person, or you want this person to appease you in the situation so that you have a peace of mind. So you're a little conflicted. It's some type, like I said, there's a reason why I said whispers. Do not listen to the conflicting voices that you hear, or pay attention, because spirit speaks in a way to you, even if it's something that's a warning or something. It's a sense of understanding and peace. It does not cause you to be anxious, fearful, doubtful, over analyzing, overthinking. That is the ego. That's not coming from spirit. So there's a reason why I said this. Like, be very mindful of what you're listening to right now, or who you're lending your ear to. Even if it has nothing to do with your situation, just certain people and stuff like that, like their energies can bring you down. I'm just getting, just protect your energy. But you're getting some type of clues or awakening to some things. And I get, for a lot of you as well, some of you guys could be, some of you are not working. But for those of you that resonate with this, there's something with your job and you're receiving some type of positive feedback. You're receiving some positive feedback. For those of you that are not working right now, I feel like something about your reputation amongst the world, or just like people around you that know you, or maybe even on social media, something about your energy is very different. And I feel like it's a good rapport, or some type of like people. Yeah, there's always going to be haters, but I feel like for the majority of you, this is more a positive feedback. When people talk about you, it's more of a positive thing. You are also helping to shed light on the situation, or people are helping you to shed light on the situation, or just wherever you're at in this period of your life. I do feel a sense of passion that you have. A passion here, so much so that you're willing to overcome any type of fears or adversity or any doubts that you have. With the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you may have made a promise to yourself that you would overcome whatever your biggest challenges are. It's like, I don't want to hide anything. I don't want to have anything hold me back anymore. I want to be completely open. I want to be completely brand new, restructured. Like, I feel like this is the energy. Some of you like are ready to even, I feel some come on. I feel like some feminine energies wish to express something even to their masculine too. Like both of you with the Tower card, I feel like you both want to express something. You both may be called to. It's like, whatever this is going to bring some type of clarity to the both of you, or this is your desire. You do have some type of admirer or admirers right now, and they don't have to be in a romantic sense. Like I said, you have people that are watching you, and I feel like it's some type of positive feedback that you're getting. So right now, I feel like you're taking this time out to like grow and to progress. because there are changes happening. Like, pay attention to the time. Something, okay, I've been seeing this for a minute. If you guys notice numbers like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you just see some type of number sequences that keep going up, like say you see 7, 8, 9 or something that keeps going up. There's something about evolution and growth. Who sent me this? Oh, thank you. Whoever sent me that donation. Thank you. I feel like pay attention to time. Pay attention to them. 3s, I believe, are ascension, if I'm not mistaken. 11s are ascension. 5s represent changes. 9 could be a completion or some type of mastery, energy of mastery. So pay attention to all of that. Then you have wedding rings. So you guys are very focused on a deep bond and soul connection and cutting cords. Some of you, I do feel like some of you guys were questioning whether you should cut this connection off. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I'm getting. Some of you guys were thinking about cutting this off, because if you look at this card, it's a ribbon and it goes back to that red string. I know it's not, it's colorless, it's like a white thing, but I feel like this represents that red string, that ribbon. There's a male wedding band, and there's the woman with the diamond ring. The feminine's ribbon is open. So it's kind of like wanting to detach from the situation. I feel like for some of you guys could be going through a divorce right now, or some type of legal separation from somebody too as well. You might be making the decision to do this for the sake of a healthier connection or healthier bond. For some of you, that's what you've been contemplating. Abundance. So abundance is like you're trying to keep a positive mindset, or you are maintaining a positive mindset in spite of the challenges and difficulties that you're going through. If you guys are having a hard time with this, considering the 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and 5 of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles, if you're struggling with these triggers, even through this is something that I try to do. It doesn't always work for me. And what's up, sis? All my sisters, greetings. Even if it's like something that it doesn't always work, but it is a good strategy sometimes, is when I'm going through something tough, and I start thanking God, because I know that it's helping me in some sort of way. Like, it's helping me, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, is helping me in some sense. Like, this isn't just happening to hurt me or to harm me or some type of punishment. It's to help push me to grow and to evolve higher and greater than where I am. So see it in that light. Be grateful for even the blessings in your life, the trials and the blessings. Like, be grateful for each and every, like, when you're in those periods, and in that period, excuse me. So what else? You're seeing a lot more signs connected to this person. More signs, more deeper aligned signs. Not just the typical, stuff. It's like some stuff that is divinely orchestrated. It's completely out of something that you can even master or create yourself. So this is divine spirit doing this. And again, music is a big thing. Music and songs may be speaking to you very heavily. You guys could be clairaudient. A lot of you could be clairaudient. You do agree that both of you guys have to work on yourselves, or you're starting to realize that, or you will realize sometime. I feel like you guys understand this. I feel like you are at a place aware, like self-awareness, where you know that you have work to do, and you acknowledge the fact that the other party has work to do too. You do fantasize a lot about this person. I do feel like you guys, sit in solitude and you think about this connection. Not all fantasies are good. Some of you guys could be fantasizing about the worst case scenario. Just be mindful and careful of that, because I do get that you guys are some powerful manifestors too. So be mindful of that. All right, let's tap into masculine's energy. Masculine energy, where you at? What's your energy? Where are you at with this connection? This current collective of masculines, where are you at within this situation, this connection? I don't know why I saw Winnie the Pooh. So, I don't know. Somebody be walking around without their drawers on? I don't know. I'm just like... Something's wrong with me, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me. Like, I'm not normal, okay? Not at all. Something with Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. I just heard that. Let's see. Some of y'all like honey? I don't know. Or something with that. You have counterparts here. You got the King and Queen of Pentacles. So this person does have connection. Or, you know, I don't want to say this person. Let me speak to masculines for a second. Feminine energy, you guys can just listen. All right, so masculine energies, you have the Hierophant card. So the Hierophant card is like you are in a place where you're submitting to some type of higher calling or paying attention. Now this is about purpose. I feel like you're focused on your purpose and a sense of direction. Okay. You're focusing on your direction, where you're wanting to go, and maybe even looking for divine instructions, like Spirit, what you want me to do to get to this Queen of Pentacles, because the two, so you have the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, leading up to the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like trying to figure out how to get to this person. This is a person, this feminine energy is very valuable to you. So I feel like you're seeking higher counsel. If it's not all divine spirit, then it's also too that you might be consulting some type of spiritual guidance from an elder. Could be someone, you know, from a church, a priest or something. It could be a tarot reader or someone that you look up to. You're looking for some type of guidance. And I feel like a lot of people come to this person. Shit, could even be your, could be the feminine energy, potentially. But I feel like it's someone that you look like you go to. You consult in and you trust their wisdom. Because this person's very wise. This person is guided by spirit, whether they realize it or not. So I feel like you're trying to seek some type of direction on how to come towards this queen here. Then you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is like what's restricting this, and what's interesting, it's two different decks, but you both have the Four of Wands. So what's interesting is like this Nine of Wands, he's looking towards the Four of Wands. And I feel like this represents some type of restriction to this. Now, for some of you masculines, there is two other people here, or at least one other person, or that this other person in the Four of Wands, this other woman here, can represent a archetype. Does not have to be a specific person, but it's like, okay, well, do I move completely towards this person? Because you also have the Two of Wands here, so it could be some type of conflict, trying to figure out which way to go. Asking spirit maybe about both situations of both parties. Now, this could also be something about a past situation. I don't know why I'm getting that, but something about the past or leaving the past behind with the Nine of Wands. This is like wanting to make sure that what you're doing is of your highest good. You may be looking at a situation that once caused you some type of hurt. So moving towards this future, moving towards this new energy is like, will this be something different from what I experienced in the past, basically? You can't go wrong if you're truly being led by spirit. You can't make the wrong decision. That's what spirit wants you to know. I also do feel like you both are watching each other. Feminine and masculine, you're both watching each other. If I can pick this Two of Wands up. Okay. He's looking at this globe, which can be the internet. This Queen of Pentacles is looking at her pentacle. But I also feel like this represents a feminine energy that is, you know, focused on self right now. But I get two things, that you both are watching each other. Then you have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like perseverance. You can't fight against divine order and timing. And I feel like you know that. You understand that. or you're just flowing with divine timing. You may have some obstacles in your way, some karmic cycles that you have to clear up with the Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Swords, you may have to keep shit to yourself. You might have to keep it to yourself. So you have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, you might be keeping some money situation to yourself right now, or you're keeping your plans to yourself right now. Whatever is of value could be something that is hidden. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if some of you guys are planning to move or to leave a living situation or something like that, but you might be keeping that on the low. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. So you have the Magician. The Magician card, yeah, it's something that's trying to be manifest. There's a lot of planning here. That's what I'm getting from this. There's a lot of planning, a lot of preparation right now. And I feel like it's hidden. Now, it could be some things, though. Not everything is hidden because the Two of Swords is here. This man in this card has only gathered 5 swords. Someone may be trying to avoid conflict right now by doing this. This action could be leaving someone confused. Not you, masculine, but you might be leaving someone or some things or people around, like, okay. Whew. All these situations are not going to resonate, so just listen to what resonates with you. So what I'm getting from this is, if there's a living situation that you're in right now, masculine energy, I feel like you're trying to avoid conflict. So you're leaving some type of how to explain it? It's not going to be completely clear to others around you. It's kind of like you're not lying, but you're not telling everything, or you're keeping some things out. You could be gathering information or something like that. Could be gathering information, or it's like if you're trying to hide something, it's left up to whoever to use your their discernment to understand what's going on. This is kind of confusing, and I feel like it's meant to confuse somebody. That's what I'm getting, to keep someone off their ass. All right. Photographs. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgic new memories. So you could, again, focusing on this feminine energy. And if it has anything to do with the internet, whether it be, you know, in your phone or on social media, whatever you're doing, you're reminiscing. It's some type of nostalgic energies. Someone does feel frustrated. You could feel the frustration coming from this feminine energy. Someone doesn't feel like they are enough, or someone struggles with their lack of confidence or insecurities, or some type of self-sabotage energy. There is a separation. Someone needs to break away from a toxic connection or a toxic pattern. Someone needs to break away from abandonment issues, fear, lack of confidence. These types of behaviors are being broken away from. You guys are mirroring each other. You guys are mirroring each other. That's what I'm getting. Both of you are mirroring each other. You guys are in introspection right now. You're reflecting upon your wounds that both of you may trigger within each other. Because what I noticed, and I read cards weird, but this is how I'm seeing it. With the Seven of Swords, you notice he's only have 5 swords in his hand because he has 2 left behind, right? So we doing math right now. So you have 7 swords and there's 2 swords left behind. How many swords does this guy have in his hand? He has 5. So then you got the 5 of Swords that came out for the feminine energy. So you guys have triggered, both of you have triggered each other in some type of instance. And I'm noticing as well, there's 2 swords that lay on this floor as well, while he holds 3 swords in his hand. So you guys hurt each other. And I feel like there might be a lack of clarity based off of where you stand with one another, I feel like. So you guys are mirroring each other in that instance. I like how Spirit broke that shit down real quick. So let's see. Masculine energies, what you want to say. Yeah, you don't want some lack of control, or just not wanting the situation, like you're not wanting the other party to control the situation. You also feel like this feminine energy is very alluring. Their energy is drawing you in. Also, you don't really know how to take in this energy right now. Again, because it's like, I feel like as you guys are healing and clearing, you guys might not really recognize where you guys are within yourselves or within each other, because there's new energies coming in. You're clearing, you're removing your wounds. And on top of that, if you guys had some type of conflict with each other, you're trying to figure out where you both stand with one another. So, trying to take in all of this energy. And on top of that, it's a lot. It's a lot of intensity that's coming from this connection right now. All right. How long we been on here? 40:40. That was the time when I looked at this. It was 4:40 or 40:40. Someone feels like it's best to like just stay quiet right now, because someone is afraid of being rejected. Someone made up some type of lie or story to each other. One of you told a lie to one another, but you felt like it was just easier this way. Or you could even still be lying. One of you could still be lying to each other about something, but you feel like it's just what's best right now, to keep the peace. Like I said, that 7 of Swords is there. You guys may kind of regret something that you did or said in the past to one another, but nonetheless, it's like you look at this person, one of you looks at the other as an angel and some type of inspiration, but I feel like it could go both ways. We don't want to always just exalt the feminine, because I feel like, you know, the masculines that are, you know, doing their work and shit like that, they do deserve some credit as well. So I feel like, yeah, because if you take responsibility and know that you're not perfect either, because I speak to feminines out there that like to shit on masculine energies, and you know, it happens. I understand it's frustration, but you have to understand that if this is a divine connection, you mirror each other in some instance. If this person is not, you know, ready for the connection, either are you. Like, you might be a little more ready, or they might be a little more ready, but nonetheless, you both, you know, you guys are not on the right frequency for what you're wanting, or what it is that you guys are manifesting. If it hasn't happened, it's because you're not on that level yet. That's all I'm saying. But someone is breaking ties away. The same cards that came out for the feminine came out again. So it's a heavy emphasis on some type of work that's being done. I do feel like there's a lot that's being worked on in a short amount of time. And I feel like the goal is to be in this space of happiness within yourself, being proud of yourself. Being proud of yourself for how far you've come. Because even when you're working through your wounds, you've accomplished a lot even prior to where you are. So give yourself that credit that I've already accomplished a lot. I've already mastered a lot from my past. You know, doesn't mean that I'm any bad, like I'm worse, or I'm not a good person, or there's something wrong. You're still mastering yourself, but you've come a long way, and it shows. It shows. So let's see if there's anything that you can expect. And I want to get a message from the ancestors and divine spirit, because I don't want to leave it out. I should have used my pandas. I'm going to use my pandas. I'm going to. Where they at? Where they at? It's fine. Something's wrong with me. Divine Spirit, what major energies do you see for this collective? This is a timeless energy reading, you guys. So whenever you see this and whenever it's meant to resonate with you, you know, no time limit, no time frames on this. Alrighty, Lonnie. November. Something significant with November. Now, this could be somebody's birthday. It could be the timing of something. Unconditional love. So, Spirit kind of is like, don't you be worried about the time, because if you really, you know, really care about each other, you ain't worried about the time, when, where, and the how. Unconditional love here. Trust. But let's see. I'm going to pull some tarot from the Panda Bears. I'm going to pull the Panda Tarot. The 3 of Swords. Healing. healing, the Empress, so that you can be in this state. So again, you got to rejoice when you go through the bullshit, because what it does is it levels you up. And there's a sense of more understanding and compassion and love for yourself. You got the Eight of Swords. It came out in another deck. Comes out in another deck. So again, like, it doesn't have to be feminine. I feel like this could be masculine energies with feminine, your feminine principles within you. You got the King of Pentacles again. I know, aren't they so cute? These are some cute cards. And they're draped, she's dressed in pink and yellow and red. So this represents the root chakra, the solar plexus, and that pink represents, I feel like, self-love. So once you free yourself from this, it's this sense of this proud energy. And I feel like this King of Pentacles, this prideful energy, someone knows what they want. Someone knows what they want. Spirit, I'm trying to see what's going on in the near future. I feel like we're still tapping into what's going on right now. Divine Spirit, I don't mean to be rude. I'm disrespectful. But come on now. Okay. I heard 5. 5 cards. I'm going to pull 5 cards. Thank you. 4 of Swords. The Hermit. 5 of Swords. The Magician. And the 6 of Swords. So we got 4 swords again in a different deck. So someone's going to come out of this hermit, this contemplation mode. Right now, this is where the clarity comes in. And you notice those 3 swords hung up. This is leaving that pain in the past. But somebody's resting right now. When you're resting, so healing and working on yourself does not have to be some type of outward method. 4, 5, 6 doesn't have to be an outward method or something like that, an external thing. Sometimes resting is what helps you heal. It's like when you break your leg, right? You ain't supposed to be like working and, you know, doing this, jogging and running and shit with a broken leg, right? There comes a time where, yeah, you do have to do physical work and stuff like that, but usually you're meant to rest, right? Take time out to rest. It's an energy of balance. So I feel like you guys are coming out of that energy of solitude. Like I said, you can't help but be sleepy. You can't help but be tired, right? Sometimes. So honor that, because soon you or whoever, your person, both of you, I feel like you guys are coming out of solitude, and you notice that yellow. Someone's going to be sure within themselves, because I feel like you guys had to heal some type of wound that blocked you from trusting or believing in yourself or being confident in yourself or in your approach, understanding your path, understanding your way. So I feel like once this happens, it's some type of awareness that you and your person, I feel like someone's going to come out of this solitude and this energy. And I'm seeing a lot of red. So this is a lot of power. This is a lot of passion, confidence, stability. With the 5 of Swords, walking away, no longer juggling the ego anymore, I feel like. Because it doesn't pay to be in that. And I feel like someone's going to become aware of this. Someone's going to want to make things right with the Magician card. I do see this Magician trying to create something. And this requires maybe travel or just clearing the way, clearing up any type of issues. Spirit's guiding this. Oh, it's a baby panda and it's so cute. Okay. So I feel like what this is I feel like what this could be travel for some of you, and for some of you this is clearing the air. This is like someone coming in unexpectedly. It brings a sense of peace, safety, calm. This clarity is coming in. There's something with 2 swords, because I keep noticing some of these cards, there's 2 swords that keep showing themselves. Even in the 6 of Swords, there's 2 swords that are in front of the ship. So you guys have to be balanced within your mind in order for this forward movement. And I feel like someone will be. As long as the lessons are learned and the healing with these 3 swords in his hand and the 2 at the bottom. The 2, I feel like, represents the mind. You cannot be double-minded with the 3 of Swords. That's the healing, right? And you see the 3 of Swords here with the 4 of Swords. They're back there in the back. That Ace of Swords represents clarity. It's like being clear and sure and listening to divine instructions and guidance from what you've learned, utilizing your wisdom. So anytime a conflict presents itself, you know, because you went through the cycle, you went through whatever it was that you mastered or you needed to heal or whatever you needed to learn. So this applies to masculine and feminine energies, I feel. But I'm getting a strong energy of masculine energies involved, because it's a lot of swords. Swords are masculine energies. So it's a lot of that. The magician is masculine, the hermit is masculine, so I get a lot of movement, but that doesn't mean that feminine energy cannot channel their masculine self, this assertiveness. It just depends on how you channel this energy. I feel like when the time comes, you'll understand, if not already. But the key here is unconditional love. That's the key, however that resonates with you. So let's see what the ancestors, our spiritual guides, our guardians that lovingly guide us, have the best intentions and will for all of us and all parties involved. Let's tap into those energies real quick. You guys, what wisdom do you wish to share with the collective? Okay. Okay, well, that was easy. Okay, so you have the animal guardian, trust your instincts. Okay, so as long as you're brave enough to admit that you are scared of being hurt, confront and face that. We all, you know, we all have something that's, you know, we struggle with, but as long as we're brave enough to admit it and call it out, that's the start. So pay attention to the animal messages that you do receive, but it's a reminder to trust your inner knowing, your inner guidance. It's trust your inner guidance. Then you have elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So your spirit guides and your ancestors is like, they believe in you so much. They believe in you, like when you transcend past all of the stuff that, you know, was in generations and generations and healing and all of that trauma and wounds, they believe in you. Like you, yeah, I feel like you have a spirit guide or spiritual team that's rooting for you. Like they can see you've already made a lot of progress. You've accomplished things that they did not get a chance to do. Maybe this was something that some of them were working towards, or maybe they were ignorant to certain things that they needed to heal. Maybe they started these, whatever these blockages were, but they're encouraging you and helping you to break this pattern. So the loving ancestors anyway, because sometimes we got, you know, some foolish ones that, you know, they ain't good to work with all of our ancestors. But this is your guardians. I ask that have your best interest and that of others involves best interest as well. This is unconditional universal love that I wanted to tap into. So you have the Sun card. Enjoy success and happiness. Okay. So they want you again to root for yourself. Like look at yourself in a higher perspective, higher light. Work on your solar plexus. Like, you know, keep up with it. You know, there's this, it was a post on Instagram. It's on my Instagram, Walu chart readings, but it's also on my community tab. It has like different color levels. I believe it's the chakras, but it goes into like checking where your energy is by how you feel. So if it's like you feel anxious, it tells you what level you're on, what chakra is off. Like I love it. It's dope. It's centered around twin flame connections, but you can also use it for yourself just to navigate and understand where your energy is, just period. So that might help you. But something with the solar plexus, and they want you to be present in the moment and find happiness where you are. When we can't find happiness and gratitude in anything, it's because we're in a low vibration. We're in a pessimistic attitude. We could be looking at what we feel like we should have or what we don't have and what went wrong. But when we're present and we look at what we do have and what we're grateful for and the fact that we're still here, that if I'm still here, that means I got something still left to do. I'm not done here yet. To keep persevering and moving forward. The medicine woman, honor your inner knowing. Again, trust yourself. Trust yourself. So, medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. So with honoring your inner knowing, there's an infinity symbol around her tribal paint. I don't know. So I get something again. Pay attention to numbers, but infinity could be something for you too. Trust your inner guidance, y'all. Then you have the sage. Be devoted and committed. So start devoting and committing yourself to whatever it is that you're passionate about, your purpose. And he's journaling as well. You guys could be doing research right now. You guys could be channeling your own guidance, your own information. You guys could be writing a book. Some type of form of creative writing for some of you. Stay committed with whatever your passions are. If you already know what your purpose is or what you want to do on this life, like focus on that. Put your energy into that. You have the High Priestess. Harness your mystic power. You guys, like I said, y'all some powerful manifestors, okay? So you got this black cat here. It's a familiar. Some of you guys do have, maybe you guys have, specifically you have a black cat, or some of you guys have cats. Some of you guys resonate with cats. Some of you guys may work with Bassett. But for others of you, you guys are being guided into, it's like, how do I say it? It's like a initiation into a new energy. Like you're leveling up with your inner knowing, your inner guidance. This is, yeah. There's something with, well, you have some masculine spirit guides and ancestors here, but it's majority of them are feminine. Some of these are connected to past lives. Some of these are like generations back generations. Some of them are like younger energies and younger spirits. You also have a bumblebee here, so there's something significant about summer. So bask in joy and in light. Again, it kind of reminds me of the solar plexus. Again, bumblebees, if I'm not mistaken, they represent building and foundation. They represent work. So some, ooh, Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. Winnie the Pooh and honey. There's something with that. I don't know. Because bumblebees. I don't know. I could be really wrong. But yeah, somebody just said it. Yeah. Something with that. Something with, I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. Put it together. It might make sense later. Or it could be something specific. But I do feel like just for the majority, for the collective, some sort of hard work is going to pay off during summer. Continue to do your work, whether that's inner work, whether that's some sort of project outwardly that you're working on, some type of goal, continue to work on it, or something that you've been working on for a long time, whatever that may be. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, Bastet is a Egyptian goddess. Oshun, thank you. Oshun, how can I forget? Oshun does represent, she does have work with the energy of honey, the sunflowers, animals, the rivers, the creeks. Those represent Oshun energies. Yellow is also Oshun's color. So if any of that resonated with you, much love to you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching this. Take what resonates with you, you know, marinate on it, sit on it, whatever. And we ain't going into that. But much love as always. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to book a reading, you guys can definitely do that. I put my stuff in the description box already, so if you guys want to check out my website, you guys are more welcome to do that. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Walu Char Readings on there, okay? Yeah, I was thinking something nasty. Something's wrong with me. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.